and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one sliced foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Headed for the plate. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Now 2 runs score. And the lead is up to 5.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. To the right side, McNeil. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Iglesias digs in now. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball line to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now Machado up here. In the air out towards right center. Soto makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. Showing the slab in today's game, Landon Root.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ramos. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Elliot Ramos. Minaya back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Soto gets under it. He makes the grab. 1 down. Willy Adames stands in. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. And they get Adames for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying into the bullpen and gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for the Giants, Gabriel Moreno swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lee under it. 1 away. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the pitch. This one in the air center field. Lee moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Casey Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivered.
Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 is the count.
That's to 3rd. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, Giants go in order. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hit in the air, center field. Lee should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Nimmo bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2011. 0-2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ramos in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Hit in the air out to center field. Siri in position. He makes the catch, and there's two down. So a man aboard, and up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. And a foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
Oh, look at this. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. And we're back, ready to go, bottom four. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The pitch. That one blasted deep to right, way back there, and it's gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 8-1. Juan Soto now. No question about this one. It's out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. It's 8-2. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off. Center field, Lee moving under it, nabs it, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Lamont Wade Jr. Minaya back to work.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Now batting, Gabriel.
Man at first, Gabriel Moreno, the next Giant to hit. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the catch, 1 down. And now it's going to be Casey Schmidt. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Slice down the right side. And that one wrapped foul. Schmidt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Yeah, that's fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The Giants up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one drilled left field. They got it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
That's a ball.
Started to swing, held up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Eric Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kranick goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is fouled back. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. Out towards right center field. Soto pulls that one down, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Nope, that's foul.
The 0-1. And
One
ball
ball,
1.
strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One ball,
I wouldn't throw him another
2
breaking
strikes.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fly ball to right. Soto really on his horse for it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers
Nope.
than Pete Alonso.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, the tag, out. Here's Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 2. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting
2
off speed there.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames. And Winker is set down. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Spencer Bivens comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental
that ends the inning, so we take a break. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Shortstop, Willy Adames.
First pitch
that ball
doesn't
went
find
out.
the zone. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. On to first. And they get Adames for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Short hop liner, handled it short. Slings to first. That's out number 3. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th, and here is Jeff McNeil. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out number 1. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Kranick back to work.
Moreno.
This one in the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Next to hit, Casey Schmidt. He's already homered in this game. So now a pinch hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Looking to start something with one gone. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Herrera Encarnacion. Rips that one center field. And that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the air out to center. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ground ball, could be 2. 1 at second. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Lindor leads off first with 1 away. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Adames, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. And it's caught for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. You have to regroup here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Elliot Ramos will hit next. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. That's towards center. Lee under this one. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. The throw in, and he'll reach second with 1 away. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Rips one to right and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and this should do it. Jump throw. Here comes Winker on to first. Ball game. Miller with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.